Leche. Parity, not patriarchy. Past, present, futures. Here we are again, the Equinoxtrueqsz, Co-Secretary General's Co-Secretary. That's what we like to call ourselves and use, all of us, everyone's, and very most soons, more are Comingsz. Not only do we have our four-legged variety, but we have two-legged varieties, more Comingsz, and very most at best. And that's what we like to call ourselves and use, all of us, everyone's. But in order to connect our names and purposes to other archetypal languagings of hers and histories, on this, our homes, and all our planets, past, present, futures, in contact, we also call ourselves other names, such as including ever young goddesses and gods. Now, does that mean we're trying to become a pantheon above others? No, of course not. What we are delivering is divine democracies, so that all the Elohas and Elohims, all the Eli circles and arrowways, all the females and males, all the souls that God has created and incarnated, past, present, futures, can be reunited again, back and forth in circles, times, in balance and contact for heavens on this and all our earths. Now, does that in any way suggest that we're trying to usurp the authority and the powers of the one Mother, Father, Goddess, God of the universe? No, of course not. There is only one Mother, Father, Goddess, God of the universe, ever present in all creations and all sustainings, including us and all that we knows and has ever known, past, present, futures, all our families and communities, all the females reparatively, and all the females and males equally reparatively with the I in it, and all the flora and fauna, past, present, futures, and all the flora and fauna that God has given us to appreciate and co-steward our planets with. And so, therefore, we also says, Namaste is the divines within us, Greeks the divines within yous and alls. And we says, Mikotuya Oyasin, Mikotuya Koserels. We are all related. And because we notice that we are as any's and alls and everyone's, all's related, so we cans and shells and cans come together again, back and forth in circles, times, and balance and contact for heavens on this and all our earths. And we also says, the alights within us, Greeks the alights within yous and alls. Kogtam Pax, Baba, L'chaim, Shalom, Sol, Salam, Merci, Ciao, Schlandevag, Ubuntu, back and forth to mitochondrial before it's after endurings, and good day, and chin kwe, and namaste, has already said that, and Dazananya sayonara, all the heritages and views of all our planets, and beyond, so that we can all say, let's allow it and lives ever young, longest, and prospers every once in all, so on this and all our planets, for heavens, on this and all our earths. And so we also call ourselves other names, such as Co-White-Cap Buffalo Women, Co-Change Women, Co-Iroquois, Goddess Clan Mothers, Co-Sister Casinas, and Co-Cousin Brothers of the clans and gens. We call ourselves Co-Skywinds, Co-Earthwomens, Co-Spiderwinds, Co-Casinas, Co-Kachinas. We call ourselves Co-Orishas and Yamidas, Co-Kaki, Co-Daganat, Co-Amamari, Co-Abus Costeros, Co-Quanyans Buddhists, Co-Shans, Co-Messiahs, and Co-Couszmic Chrisztsz. So don't let those words intimidate you. The word Christ and Messiahs translates in ancient languages to anointed. Anointed to do what? To bring together kindness and wisdoms, reunite them, past, present, futures, for heavens, and all our earths now, cosmically used. And so therefore we also call ourselves other names, such as Co-White-Cap, I already said that. And so we do call ourselves other names, such as Co-Cupids, Co-Psyches and Eroses, Co-Estelarians and Co-Estelarians, in fact, Co-Astralians and Co-Astralians, because we are uniting the messages of warranting new times with that of Shushan, 50-50, promise fulfilled and delivered, with that of the Galilee, the Magdalens and Nazarenes equally, all the apostles' families equal, the females with the males equally, connecting them to their ancient heritages of Venus and Mars, the Venusians of Atlantis, the Hesperus, Atlantides, Pleiades, whatever you want to call them, Thrace, Ubuntu, back and forth to mitochondrial release before it's after Vedics, Stradics, and more, so that we can call ourselves very real stargates of Atlantis, and all holy lands and sacred earths arisen on the smaller planets of heavens and earths, and of reborns, nativities, and always risen springs, young adults, and last it shall be first teams, very real Stargate, Star Trek, put together parity, peace, culture for heavens of this and all earths in contact, and so, therefore, it sounds like a daunting task to curriculate over the Stargates and the Akashic records for reborns and risen humanities, but it's actually easily accomplished via the numerical rule, which you can read at 50/50 now at WordPress.com, and just next to it read the 11 steps for easily accomplished strategies for making us and thus. And you'll also see a page on the website called Among the Representatives. Use, because you too, shells and cans and shells, joins us in becoming Equinoxtrueqsz, Co-Secretary General's Co-Secretary. And so you can see it, and it's pictures there's in yours too, because we have our family trees and yours too, represented by picture frames, and so we'll say some of the names. We can't say all of them, we will say some of them. We have, of course, Jugonosce and Queen Esther and all the Iroquois Scottish clan-mothers, and more recently is Barbara Herschel, Lydia Costanza, and currently Virginia and Lydia of Laundry New Times. And of course, we have our co-ed Jeff Bufflin, remember Roger and Pearl, and especially equally some Patricia Sudworth, and Sophie and Martha Myrtleson Moores. And we have, of course, our Anne-Marie and Laura. So that's where they are. Anne-Marie Equinoxtrueqsz. And we also have, of course, our Ubuntu's families. We have our Mabels and Belindas and Amazing Graces. We have our Josephines and Annies, and we have our Alina Gaiolas and Gaudies. Lots more there. And of course, we have our Mothers and Shirleys. And of course, we have our Lights families, Sylvia's and Bonnie's. Lots more there. And of course, we have our Solarian families. We have our Allens and Hannons. And we have of course, our reuniting Magdalenes and Nazarenes, our Venusians and Marians, and that's Australia and Libertine, Australia, and lots more there, and especially Radiant, Harriet, and Trevor, Becky, Farkas, Circle Side, Claire, Jubilee, Jacqueline, Precious, Antoinette, Risen, Rose, Marie, Grandma Popper, Grandma Nut, all the graces, George, Grandma Dorothy's teaching and learnings, all the lessons of the Wizardesses and Wizardesses of Oz that we all ours, with Lynn and Leonie and Jenny of the Gaia families, and Rachel and Rukhloff of the Stargates families, and all of our Haplogis and Hopeless families, Barbara's Lost Boy there, and we have our current generations of females. We have our, of course, we have our, we started first with the great grandmothers, our current generations of females, and then all our younger generation females and males, all hymns. Of course, our current generations of females includes Esther's and Rachel's and Anne-Marie's and Julia Marie's EQUINOX, and the Divines and Jenny's and Barbara's a lot more there, and especially our youngest generations. Of course, we have, and then I forgot to say Sislin, and we forgot to say Beth and Francina, lots more there, and of course Amazing Graces and Shiku and Sherry, lots more there, and Shriana, lots more there, and of course our youngest generations. We have our April's Arisen, Rose Arisen, there's Angeline's, all particularly Edith. We have our Hesper's and Loves, Sticks and Astonished, Stonish, Swatties, Hesper's and Loves, Lighting Leaves, Hadassah's and Leah's, Lighting Leaves, especially our beloved Vanessa Sally, and our Vanessa EQUINOX, and Hadassah and Colonel, Leon Ross, Ben Shen, and John Blessed Bones, and those are coming through, always Esther, always all relatedly's Soons. La leche, la leche, la leche, la leche, la leche, la leche. Let's say it to make it ELLEVENSZ. Parity, not patriarchy. Past, present, futures. Ever ye's blessings.